Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast Trials Toxic Shock event here, Vindicate the Guilty. This is the second of 3 full trials in the event and the 6th trial overall. And we are going to be jumping into it here. We have increased threat and unreliable doors alongside the 2 event variators. If you don't know, the Toxic Shock event is going on from now until May 7th, and it adds these 2 variators, Toxic Shock, which every now and then there will be an alarm that sounds in the arena or in the trial, and you have to go and find a hiding spot to hide in, as toxic gas is shortly thereafter going to fill the arena and start dealing damage to you, which will eventually potentially remove a full bar of your health, which is basically permanent damage that you can't restore. So pretty dangerous, and you need to get in a hiding spot to avoid it. And then we have Collect the Rats, which replaces the secondary objective of the posters and replaces it with diseased or drugged rats that you need to find throughout the trial. And yeah, we're going to be jumping into Vindicate the Guilty here. I'm rocking Stun, Noise Reduction, Strong Arm, and Incognito. I'm back on Strong Arm for this one, just because you can use it to great effect to speed up the portion with the witnesses by using bricks to put them down right after dealing damage to them. And basically, okay, I am getting rid of that. That ain't happening, boss. I'm not dealing with that later at the end of the trial and like sprinting over that and causing myself to fail. Just wait for Mama to come around and we can just take the opposite side and head inside here. But yeah, being able to potentially one cycle the witnesses is very, very helpful in speeding up the trial and making things easier. Although it may be a little bit tricky to time in this, and we do have our first rat, thankfully. But yeah, it may be a little bit to time being able to get all 3 hits in because of the potential of the gas coming and interrupting that. Okay, we have a jumper over there. And we are heading through the library now. I'm also interested to see about the evidence objective. If they actually did.
I'm gonna watch you bleed, and I'm gonna watch you die.
Why does it sound like he's like right next to me? I don't know. I'm just going. I don't see him. Later, boss. But yeah. The evidence objective, they said they reduced the number. Okay, there's a locker in here always, I believe, on my right here. They reduced the number of evidence required for the objective in this trial, so I do wonder if that includes solo or not. Solo was previously 2 pieces of evidence, and it may be down to 1. I guess we'll see in a minute. But if so, I mean, I don't think it was really necessary to reduce the number, especially if they made the number finding easier, which they said they reworked or rebalanced the locations of the hidden numbers, so I assume that means they made it easier, because some people complain about it being too hard, although I don't think it was. Also, let me go ahead and demonstrate for you. Don't forget to smash the like button on the video. I'm gonna, I think, use the buttons in the game as my excuse to say that, just because it's kind of funny. But yeah, anyway, we're going through the lengthy tutorial section of this one, which, again, I think I mention it every time, but the part with the witnesses really needs to be changed, in my opinion. Made shorter or even removed and placed separately into a tutorial section of the game. 3, you know, they changed this. This did not used to have a line across it. That's to indicate that it's a 7. I did get I never made a mistake based off it, but I like from this angle, if that line wasn't there, you wouldn't know necessarily if that was a 7 or a 1. So that's, I think, a good change. 3, 7, 8, 6. 3, 7, 8, 6. So, yeah, at least that's one change. I don't know if that's what they meant by the changes they made to the hidden numbers, but that, I think, is definitely good. There's that's just an objectively good change. Let's toss our evidence in the fountain. Can maybe look around for any more rats. We already have 3, which is pretty good. We started off finding several of those. Also check around the area here for any additional bricks. We do want to have like 3 bricks for the witness section if possible. No dice there. I've also been informed in my comments that you are able to actually speed up the parts with this acid a little bit. Apparently you can run in maybe short bursts with the acid without taking damage. And that's something I kind of want to experiment with on my own in like a separate, like I'll probably do the MK challenge that has the acid in it and just try and learn the limits of it. I'm not going to just try and learn it right here where I'm trying to go for an A+ in the video, but yeah, I appreciate any advice or tips you guys have for me that I can showcase and try out. I would really appreciate. So thanks to everyone who provides those. I'm going to get rid of this. And it does blow it up completely now. I threw it purposely away from it to test that. And I assume that's something they changed in the update, because before what would happen is basically it would disable it. So it would still be there, and you would potentially maybe get worried that you're going to step on it, but if you even did, it wouldn't blow up. I think it's much, much better that it destroys it like that, because then it is very clearly not there and won't be an issue. And that, just like that, my rig is already back. We got a good secret room spawn here. But yeah, that is another reason why stun is just oh so good. Disable traps with it. So, oh, I didn't look. Yes, we do only have one evidence required for this objective, so quite a bit easier, honestly. I'm not sure. I mean, again, I don't think it was necessarily needed to put it down to one evidence, but for whatever reason, they maybe they probably have like statistics on success rates and other things like that that maybe influence their decision making for things like this. And yeah, I assumed the gas was going to come soon, but plentiful lockers available in this room. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they would have that data available, and maybe there was reasoning behind it other than that as well. But I think if they also made the numbers easier, then probably wasn't needed to make it less. Or maybe they were even considering the length of the trial, that like how long people take as part of their decision making, which would also make some sense for them to do. However, as I keep mentioning, this trial has padded length in certain respects, including the tutorial sections that you have to go through every time. So I hope they at least took that into account when they were making these decisions. And this is just me speculating on how they even do things, because none of this is like based on any sort of evidence or actual knowledge. But I think I'm gonna wait for the next toxic thing and before doing this. So apologies if this is a little bit boring, but I'm just gonna hop in this locker and maybe just start yapping, because I don't want to get like caught out by coil and then have the gas come and have my timer ticking down. Like, that's just not conducive to getting an A+. You know, we're trying to be smart here, trying to make good decisions, and that would be maybe not a good decision. I think it's a little bit, at least a little bit randomized as to how long the gas takes to come, but still, I think it's, especially for this objective specifically, and it's definitely important to make sure you have your timing correct and you don't mess it up. See, like I could have probably done it by now, but here comes the gas. So it would have been a little bit close either way. And then if coil had showed up, yada yada, you get it. So yeah, it sounds like he's on his way over here as well. So that's not going to be good for when I want to get out and do this. But yeah, how are you guys liking the event so far? I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I'm really looking forward to the next trials that are going to have the more difficult limited hiding spots. That's going to be interesting for sure. I definitely will need to modify how I'm playing to suit that a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and try and do this quickly. 7-1 at the end. Anything on the ceiling? No. 7-1, 2-6, 7-1, all clumped right there. That's interesting. So yeah, I mean, I think maybe some of those were in spots where they would normally have been smaller than the normal numbers. Like some prior to the change, if this is even a real thing that was changed, the numbers could be behind like shelves or in certain locations where they would be smaller than numbers out in the open occasionally. Or maybe they've made it so that they're more clumped up, or maybe that was just RNG. There's no real way of knowing without doing a bunch more testing, but we'll watch out for our little friend over there. I'm really looking forward to the release of the MK challenge that involves those, because maybe it will be in different sections as well. Like maybe they won't all necessarily be... What are you doing out there, Foil? Maybe they won't all necessarily be over where over in that evidence section where all the evidence currently is. Maybe there'll be different rooms, like maybe there'll be some up here, and then that'll give additional opportunities for cool spots to, be showcased. There should be one of the glass... Shit. There's a glass locker down here for sure. Get in! Whew! That was close, and my phone is ringing. Alright, that was not an ideal situation. I should have used my rig, really. I kind of wasted that brick, which I wanted for later. But I don't know. I kind of panicked because the gas was coming. What's... Is he above me? Oh, yeah, buddy?
Oh, let's see what I can see.
Full of crap, pal. That's what you can see. You can see a stun rig to your shoe. Bro literally made the pilgrimage of his lifetime to get down there. What a crock of BS, man. All right, we've got the sign on the door, which tells us the acid is in this room. So we have our fourth rat as well. It is very good. I don't really want another rig recharger, to be honest with you, but I could have just used it. Where is it? Is it like in this room to my left? Wow, I've opened so many of the blue boxes and only gotten like very few rig rechargers. But we have our final rat, so now we have them all, so we don't have to worry about those anymore, which is good. And we can sneak on out this door to get back downstairs. Who's yelling? Got another brick here, so that's good. We just need one more brick to be able to do the witnesses without any issue. You need 2 stuns for each, and one of them you are able to use your rig, one of them you're not able to. We're gonna slowly head back over to the fountain. I know this is where... Uh-oh. I'm just gonna run into here. Surely there's... Yes. Yeah, see, I'm not going to be able to do that sort of thing in the upcoming trials. I'm not going to be able to just improvise find a hiding spot, I assume, so I'm going to need to change my approach. But importantly, the next 3 trials in the event are MK challenges. I'm not sure which ones they are specifically, but then after that is the ultra difficulty Pervert the Futterman. That is the final trial of the event. We have another rat there. Oh, hey, one of the new evidences. Cool. I don't even remember to look around for those at all, so it'll probably take me a little while to get all the new evidence. But yeah, so there's 3 MK challenges which have the limited hiding spots variator, and then there is Pervert the Futterman, which has the ultra variator. So there's 4 more trials to do after this, and then I'll be done with my videos for the event. But I'll still be doing quite a bit more of the event trials to get the rest of the unlocks that I don't have yet. I like to do each event to get all of the unlocks. That's just something I enjoy. And there we have the evidence gone and destroyed. So we can head back to the courtroom and move on to the witness section, which I'm still missing 1 brick. Hopefully I can find it. But we can start with the upstairs section and just use the 2 bricks we have. Leave my rig recharger here for later, and I'll go ahead and forego the tracker. I'll just use the microwave device. You don't really need the tracker. There's not the witnesses are usually not too difficult to find. And I find that especially if you're going for these 1 cycles, the tracker is much less useful because you only need them once. I know we have lockers in here. And so we can hide and wait for that to run out. And now we have to spend even more time in this section, which I wish they would remove. This is the one I'm talking about. The witness in this cage here that's meant to be the tutorial for this mechanic should only have 1 health in my opinion. But I don't know. Because, I mean, then you might think that the witnesses only have 1 health when you go up and start trying to find them, but again, I think these tutorials in general should be segmented in a different part of the game that you can do before heading into the trials. But they it should be required to start each trial. Like, there should be a Vindicate the Guilty, or no, like a courthouse mechanics tutorial that you have to complete only once before you do the courthouse trials. And I think that would make the replayability, which is already, in my opinion, good and fun, even better, because then you remove filler garbage like this, which just wastes your time. I don't know if they'll ever do that. It seems it's pretty baked into the game at this point, and a lot of the trials follow this same approach, but I would find that very, very beneficial to the game. No brick there. And there's maybe a brick on our right here. Yeah, no luck there either. I kind of start to remember where the brick spawns are. There's one right there, which is also not successful. Let's see. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, well, we had to waste a brick there. I could have... No, I couldn't have used my rig, so good thing I didn't try. Just checking to see if we can see the witness in there. I don't know if a bottle is enough time. I don't think it is. Okay, so we can go out to our left here to get to a hiding spot. It's also possible there's a brick somewhere out here on the balcony, so I'll look around. But yeah, I don't think a bottle puts down the guy for enough time. If it does, it would be very close, and I'm not really willing to risk that because the witnesses will run at you and try and beat you to death. So that will not be something I'm willing to really risk. Let's get rid of this thing just to be safe. And I didn't look too closely, but I didn't see any bricks around here earlier. Oh, there is one. Okay. So, oh, and there's one more. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see if we can do this quickly, as we just had the gas come. Crap. He's probably in that big room. Bro, the biggest glass patch of all time. Okay. Ah, this isn't good. Yeah. In fact, it's bad. The witness is probably in this big room right up here. Is this locked? Fuck. Oh my lord, oh my lord, I can't believe I didn't step on that. Another brick. Yeah, the witness is in here. Hey pal, back the hell up. This guy's cheating. I mean, he can probably hear me, right? But that's horrible. That's awful. Whew. There's a locker here, I know that. Good lord. It's thin, very razor thin lines here that we're walking. And I talk all this smack about the tracker, and now I can't find the freaking witness. But still, keeping the inventory space open for more bricks, I think, is probably more worth it if you're going for this one cycle strategy. So is he in here? Is he in that center area? No, he's not. Another rat. We've got like 7 or 8 of those now. So he must be in the museum. He's got to be in that room down there, no? Unless he's in the bathroom, but I doubt that. He's got to be in here. No? Yes. Alright, let's make it happen, Captain. You can preemptively brick him. You don't need to wait for him to get out of any animation at all. He will like... Yeah, I figured this guy was going to show up. Alright, we're good. Had to use another brick there, but that was the one cycle. And I know there's another brick over here. Or there's actually 2 bricks in this room. So I'm going to procure those, and we can head downstairs. Where was the other brick? I know there was another one in this room. Somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was a different room. Well, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're not messing with it. Oh, hey, man. Okay, we're going this way. Yeah. Actually works out because we can just hide in here. And I mean, we only really need the 1 brick, ideally, for this other witness. In my experience, that one is a little bit easier to execute it on, although a bit more risky because you don't have your rig. But the one downstairs can definitely be harder to get this successful, I think. And I'm not going to necessarily like completely risk my run to get the 1 cycle, but it would be pretty nice. Wait. Can you disable those with your stun? There's no way. I've never tried or even thought that that was a thing. That would be insane. Let me check if there's any bricks. Nope. Let's try and... Who's opening doors? Someone's under one of these desks. See if we can find our witness. He's probably near the front. Yeah. In here, maybe? No. Oh, shit. I don't actually have as good familiarity of the witness spawns for the library. He is in here. But I don't have enough time. Yeah, what did I tell you? So that was presence of mind right there. Knowing that the stuff is coming, but that's a pretty good spot, I think. That's a bit removed from the main area, so we may be able to get away with not being heard. But we will have... Oh, fuck. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, so he went over there. Where did he go? This is just not ideal. See, this is why having another brick would be very useful, because I could use it on that guy to get him off my case. Just seeing if maybe we could stumble upon another. Lockers in there if we need it. Is he still over there? He is still nearby. Problem with the stupid night vision guys, he likes to camp. He likes to be a little camper, a little biatch. And now I don't like the timing. Oh my god, battle.net update agent, get out of my face. Literally just popped up on my screen. Yeah, you're getting uninstalled. Like, what the hell was that? That could have gotten me killed. But we just saw the night vision guy make a nice little pilgrimage out into the sunlight, or the, you know, the bright lights. So hopefully we can immediately go now and get this done. Sorry, I know I am taking this a bit slow, but getting caught out in the gas would be very bad. Alright, see, now I'm going to be kind of vulnerable. Or not even kind. We just heard someone come out. Yep, there's Mama. This is the lobby. Okay, we're good. Whew! That was a little bit sketch, which is because, you know, I didn't have any other items to back me up there. And here comes the pusher again. I'm not. Is the blind guy still in this area? I don't even know. I don't think he is. Okay, we are back, and I could have dropped this a while ago, but smash the button, and we are in the final section. This will also be annoying. We know there's lockers right there, and there's a locker right there. And what about in here? Got a barrel, another barrel. So we've got hiding spots available if needed. So let's hope we don't mess anything up here. Because I can see, oh hey, look at that immediately. Let's hop in these lockers. And yeah, at least now I definitely don't have to worry. My rig will be back up for this section. And I have the rig recharger, but I really want to save that for the end, ideally. And you got to be careful with your timing of the ending section as well. You know, it doesn't sound as hard, or mainly, specifically when going for A+. I mean, if you're not going for an A+, then this event is probably pretty easy, especially until you get to the limited hiding spot trials. But when you're going for an A+, you got to be very careful with your planning and stuff. There's an awkwardly placed section of broken glass. We've got the crank open. Let's close all the doors. Alright, we're gonna start, but he's gonna show up. Head on a swivel. I don't know which side he was on necessarily. There he is. We saw the shadow, or the light of his baton coming through the door. Kind of fortunate for us. We got a bunch of bottles now, so maybe we can do this. Okay, he was already on his way to that spot. Another rat. And now we can come back through here. And we're just gonna hop back on it. This probably won't give me too much time. We're gonna need to hide soon. Jump! Yeah, we need to hide. I'm just going for the lockers that I know are there. Whew! That was close. There's maybe places to hide, like under desks and stuff in that room, but if they were blocked off and I had to come for these lockers, I would have not made it, I don't think. And I would have taken damage. So yeah, that was very close. That was very close. And I don't think we've gotten the arms yet of the judge, so we're not super close to being done. Okay, he's over there. Closing all the doors. Okay, we're gonna start cranking. He should come from the right, I assume. Okay, there go the arms. Yep. We are close. We are certainly close. He was coming there again, and I threw a bottle, so kind of looking like a doofus a little bit. That's not good. Was that Skinner Man? Or Pusher? I'm hopping on it. Come on, baby. Finish it. Yes! Now we turn and burn. I'm going into the library, actually. Or into... I'm just going over here. Normally, I would just run, sprint straight for the end and leave, but I am not going to risk that because I'm going to have to hide again soon for the gas. So I'm going to be a bit more slow about this ending. We have a rig available to use and a recharger and 2 bottles, and here's the gas. Even still, it'll be reasonably close to run to the end here because it's pretty far away, but I'm gonna go for it, and let's hope we have no issues. So yeah, with the time-sensitive nature of this trial's objectives, like the puzzle box, and if you are going for the Witness 1 cycles, those become time-sensitive as well. The gas actually makes it quite a bit more difficult. I really need to test if I can use my stun rig to disable those things, because that seems crazy town. Knock that guy down, and then we just run. Oil's going to be on our... Oh, he spawned way back there, so we're pretty much in the clear, I guess. Nice. So yeah, that should be no demerits. Vindicate the guilty, toxic shock. Yeah, we can get rid of that trap. And we have completed the trial. Very nice, we got plenty of rats as well. And we'll be moving on to the 3 MK challenges leading up to Pervert the Futterman Ultra. A plus 30 minutes and 50 seconds, so pretty long, honestly, pretty slow. Vindicate the Guilty, Toxic Shock. And let's check the grade. 9 rats, wow. And yet no demerits to speak of, so pretty solid performance there. Let's see what we unlock. I haven't even looked at all the event items, so it's interesting to see these. Okay, just another variant of the shirt that I have on right now. 4 more tokens. Very cool. And yeah, I will see you guys for the next one where things are going to get even more difficult. Looking forward to it.